Just the one down to long on, nice and comfortable.
I think this is a case where you should be batting in partnerships, bowling in partnerships in cricket.
Oh, that's carved away for 4. Look at that from Conway. Just opened the face of the bat. He's so strong through that point region.
There's points on the boundary, so that area there, anything behind squares 4. He just opens the face. He's got the width to work with. That's a fine shot. He's played it late.
Oh, look at that for a shot. That is class. One bounce, 4. Nice way to finish the over. Thanks for your thoughts, Gup.
Cheers, guys.
4 overs bowled, 34 for 1. Well bowled. Oh, well played. Down to third man. Protection down there for Mustafa. He's going to have to sprint. He's going to have to be quick. Good piece of fielding. Direct hit. Direct hit. This is close. This is good from Bangladesh. Swung away, but protection out there, so it'll just be 1.
Of course, now that it's the end of the power play, the other option he's got is over extra cover. Because of that line, he's trying to limit the opportunity for Conway to free his arms.
Young at the non-striker's end. Conway happy just to pick up 1 to finish the over. It's an excellent over. 6 runs in the big wicket of Martin Guptill.
Shoreful whipped away behind square for 4. Low start to this over.
Short onto the hip, and he's shown that he can hit all around the ground. They're trying to limit the ability for him to hit on the offside, but that's a real miss.
One's a little wide outside off. They'll take the single. Conway thinking about a second. Last ball of the over and another single to finish. 5 consecutive singles and 63 for 2 after 8. Beautiful shot. Devon Conway. Reverse sweep for 4. That is a shot of genuine confidence.
The spinners, he makes it look so easy. Some would say a high-risk shot, but all he does is roll his wrists over it and hits it backward point for him, but all the way for 4.
Yeah, exactly right, and that's what I spoke about. Will Young would have walked out to bat and he would be nervous in his first game, and you're standing at the non-striker's end and then
Be reticent to take too many risks too early. It's glorious. It really is. Devon Conway is in such a vein of form at the moment.
this is just a sweep shot. And I spoke to Gary Stead after the one-dayer in Wellington. He said his great art, and there's many of them, is that he just hits gaps. Just hits gaps, and there he has again against the spin. Didn't hit it really well, probably didn't time it as well as he'd like.
This time just pushing it out to mid-off for 1. The other great thing about the way Devon Conway bats, I think finding the gaps, yes, that's in the over, 74 for 2. Back for his third over. One just nip back on Conway as he tucked it behind square for 1. Looking for a couple, they wait and they say no. And it's a good decision. The fielding sharp. It has been sharp today from Bangladesh. Shoreful this time, it's loose and it's punished. Devon Conway continues.
Be able to hit the mid-wicket, but he just stands there, just hopes it on his way. It's also, he knows the gaps there. And I know it sounds simple and maybe we're probably exaggerating the way he's playing with his skill, but that really is just watching the ball, and it's so hard to do in this format.
Get himself set against the spinners, but he takes his time against the paceman in particular.
No diff, no diff.
Tight ring on the offside for Devon Conway. Take the quick single out into cover, just the one. Start for Mr. Fuzzer here. 150 partnership today, Devon Conway. Oh, a little inside edge there. Trickles down to fine leg. Conway sweeping again. Our highest total here, 212 for 4, set by New Zealand a couple of years ago against India. Set up for the reverse sweep and then swept. And it's fielded, but only just, and they'll come back for a couple. Behind mid-off. Oh, there's a big mix-up here. Is he in? Is he out? They'll go upstairs, surely. Driven along on to 1 for 1 to finish the over. 14 gone, 123 for 2.
Oh, swung away. That wasn't far away from leg stump.
He's a strike bowler, isn't he?
Finn Allen was the only one. As Conway smashes this away. Oh, they might push for 2. No.
Oh, he's gone up. Has he got it all? No, he's on the boundary. No, he's not. The finger's gone up. And Conway looks like he's on his way. I'm sure they'll want to check that upstairs.
How can you see from there? Clearly his foot was very close to the boundary. Adjudicated as touching. Well played, Devon Conway.
Got away with that. It was close. Nice piece of bowling. Excellent spell from the youngster. He's done well. 15 overs bowled, 133 for 2.
Leg stump.
Oh, it's cut hard behind point for 4. That's the class of Conway. Bowler was trying to get him to hit it to the leg side, so he said, no, I'm going to hit it through the offside for 4.
Field set for leg side, and to give any width to Conway, he's strong there. Only one man outside on the boundary on the offside. Conway, take your pick. Plays it in that area so well.
Goes slower. Conway, what a shot that is, up onto the bank. That is a ripper. 100 partnership up for Young and Conway, and it's done in style. What a shot that is from the left-hander.
He's great at going through and over extra cover, but also in that point area. This gives him the opportunity to free his arms. And it's that stage of the game where they want to maximise their runs.
Oh, that's in the air, but he finds the gap again and he'll run away for 4. Amazing from Conway. Looked like he was going to hit it leg side. Adjusted. Picks up another boundary. And this was the last ball that somehow Devon Conway found the gap, picked up a boundary. Adjusted his shot halfway through when it wasn't quite where he wanted it. Ability to find a gap and miss fielders is swung away. He's found the gap at mid-wicket. More work to do for Sumasaka. That'll be 4. Unfortunately, he's over the boundary when he tried to flick it back in.
But Conway, he just manages to find gaps. He's not a very destructive batter when it comes to 6.
Oh, what about that? That's gone all the way. What a shot. Wow, Conway, this is an exhibition. Again, so strong through that point region.
Well, here is Devon Conway's class on display, well and truly. He doesn't even bother to run, just stands there and admires it like the rest of us here at Seddon Park in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton. Beautiful shot, Devon Conway.
Well bowled. Well bowled, but again, the placement's excellent from Conway. Didn't quite get the timing on it, so it'd just be 2. Oh, whoa, wow, that's funky. That'll run away for 4. Conway, how good. Got down and just scooped it up over short third man.
We haven't seen this summer. We've seen it off spin. Now we're seeing it off pace. What a fantastic shot that is.
Goes flat and hard down the ground for 4. Doesn't matter where you put your field, this man has the ability to find a gap. Brings up the 50 partnership.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad ball from Mr. Fezzer. Just above off stump, but Conway gives himself a little bit of room, slanting into off stump.
Oh, that's well bowled. That is really well bowled. Phillips is going to come back for 2. He's scurried the first. Look how quick he is. And he gets backs for 2. That's excellent from him. Good stuff from New Zealand. 210 from 3.